A fundamental aspect of business education or the practice of business administration are soft skills. That is, the ability primarily to communicate with others, to understand the emotional context in which you're operating, that is, recognizing the feelings, beliefs, etc. of others, and making certain that the means or method that you express yourself to others is received well. That is, that you are creating the desired effect on the other person. And this is primarily related to management and leadership theory. That is, the idea that individuals tend to be inspired and motivated by others for various different reasons. And a skilled leader will recognize what a specific individual is motivated by and provide that to be the authoritative leader, to be the information source, to be the model or role model for the person that they see, to be the hands-off supported individual. These are all just examples of recognizing what the other person needs to be motivated in what they're doing. So, in essence, emotional intelligence and the ability to communicate effectively are of increasing importance. So, the topic I want to bring up today is the idea of talking about oneself to others. We understand that individuals primarily seek understanding and comfort with others, but a great deal of research indicates that individuals are more likely to respond to us or have the desired effect that we hope to instill upon them if we first demonstrate that we understand them. Then they are more likely to reciprocate. Now, this applies to individuals on the same level, subordinates, superior subordinate relationships. So ultimately, it concerns whether you focus on yourself in a conversation or whether you focus on the other person, asking them questions about themselves, acknowledging things about them, creating a level of comfort in them so that they will ultimately develop an interest and reciprocate by also asking the same questions or inquiring about those same things about you. And this simple example simply demonstrates how sociology and individual psychology come into play into business education. So my question for you today is this: to what extent should many of these soft skills that largely come from fields of psychology, sociology, etc., be incorporated into what we consider business education? The same way that concepts like finance, marketing, accounting are integral to business education, so too should these areas of soft skills that we previously mentioned. If you have opinions on this, please jump down in the comments or go over and start a discussion on thebusinessprofessor.com. But regardless, I hope to see you around the platform sometime soon. Until then, take care.